Next up on WTV, Application Classes, this week's edition of Mystery Movie and Real Talk. WTV's daily update starts now. Hey there, Red Hawk Nation. Today is Friday, January 29th, and I'm Harley, Classe with today's daily update brought to you by Wingspan TV. For the next week, we are taking the update on the road to different locations around the school to prepare for our installment of 14 Days of Love. After completing their first semester of virtual learning, some students had the opportunity to share how they felt about it. WTV's Kirti Gumadi has the details.
Teachers and students joined a Zoom call last week to discuss what is and isn't working in the virtual learning environment. The goal was to help teachers create a more effective virtual learning environment.
The background behind the virtual student panel was based on some conversations that I had with some teachers that felt they were having a difficult time building relationship with students and getting kids engaged in the lesson. So what better way to get some feedback on that than to get students who were experiencing that learning environment for a semester and kind of having the students share with teachers what that experience is for them and the things that work and maybe were not working too good and how we could improve that by getting some of their suggestions.
Students were able to speak about how their first virtual semester went.
They basically got us in there and asked us basic questions like what technology works best, what are some things they can do to make class better, what's a good class like, and basically just simple questions like how's online going.
They were also able to share what they thought could improve their learning environment.
Some of the main issues that were brought up were people having their cameras off and going to breakout rooms with people who don't talk back and stuff like that in general. I think it was kind of a good idea because that way they could find better ways to teach us, because we got to give the teachers proper feedback and now they could help us learn in better ways.
Reporting for WTV, I'm Kirti Gumadi.
With deadlines starting in February, students interested in an application-based course should apply as soon as possible. WTV's Alexander Morcon has the story.
When it comes to picking out classes for next year, students don't have many choices when it comes to core classes such as social studies or English. However, it's a different story for electives, and with some of them such as yearbook requiring applications, it is important that students apply as soon as possible.
On average, we get about 35 applications for yearbook per year. And for people who are wanting to apply, they should apply with stuff that they're proud of and work that they put a lot of effort into, and they should have fun with it. And applications are due February 12th to room C147. Good luck!
Deadlines for the applications range from early February to mid-March. For information and links for the applications, visit the January Counselor Connection newsletter. For more information regarding specific applications, email the respective instructors. Reporting for WTV, I am Alexander Morcon.
Wingspan's Andrew Howdy brings you this week's installment of Mystery Movie.
Hey there, Red Hawks. Welcome back to Mystery Movie. As always, I'm your host, Andrew Howdy. Last week's winners were Jalen Abi, Eva Appel, and Joanna Boss. Now, get your phones out and ready for this week's hint. A former professional table tennis player, played by the same man who saved Private Ryan, finally ends up with a girl who friend-zoned him for his whole life, only for her to die shortly after. If you think you know the correct answer, scan the QR code or go to the link below to access the Google form. If you missed the hint, it's provided again on the Google form. Good luck. That's it from Mystery Movie. I've been your host, Andrew Howdy.
The calendar's about to change to February, and here on campus, that means the start of Wingspan's 14 Days of Love. Here's WTV's Madigan Gunya with student opinion on this yearly series.
Hey Red Hawks, it's WTV's Madigan Gunya with this week's edition of Real Talk. This week we're going to be asking students about 14 Days of Love. Do you know what 14 Days of Love is?
I do know what it is.
Yes, I do know what it is.
Have you ever seen 14 Days of Love?
Yeah, I've seen it in the past years.
I have. Yes, I have.
How do you feel about 14 Days of Love?
Depends on the people. If I know them I just like look at them and be like, why are you with the other person? It's just funny.
I think it's pretty funny, actually.
And are you excited for 14 Days of Love this year?
I wouldn't say excited. It's just like another thing on Wingspan.
I am, because my friend's supposed to be on it, so that'll be fun to watch.
Reporting for WTV, I'm Madigan Gunya.
If you are looking for more from Wingspan, you can follow us at Liberty Wingspan on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, or visit our award-winning website, libertywingspan.com. And now for today's announcements. Want to be on Wingspan's 14 Days of Love? Scan the QR code below. The last chance to reserve a yearbook is today. Please go to jostens.com or scan the QR code. That's it for today's daily update. This is Harley Classe for Wingspan TV.